Hey, what's going on? It's Daniel Gillespie here with UponArriving.com, and in this video I'm going to show you one simple way to keep track of all of your dining and travel credits. But before I jump in, if you're new to this channel, I've been blogging about miles and points for the past 5 years, and I cover a wide array of travel topics. So if you like that type of stuff, be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. So more and more credit cards are now coming with these special dining and travel credits that allow you to offset the annual fees, but the credit card companies are also increasing the annual fees because they know a lot of customers are not going to know how to use these credits, or at least they won't remember, so it allows them to earn more money while also tapping into new markets. Now, using these credits is not always so straightforward because there are a lot of different questions to ask. So for example, you have to know, when are these credits issued? Is it on an annual basis? And if so, is that a calendar year? Is it an anniversary year? Or is this a monthly credit, or maybe a semi-annual credit? Or it could just be a credit that gets issued whenever you take a certain action, like booking a certain hotel. And then there's the question of activation. Do you have to enroll in this credit? Do you have to activate some button in some portal for this credit to work? And what happens if you forget to activate it? Can you still get the credit issued retroactively? And the big question is, what actually works with this credit? Are there any exclusions to the terms and conditions? And are there any exceptions to those exclusions that I can take advantage of? So these are just a few of the questions that you might ask when trying to optimize these credits. And now there's going to be one simple way for you to find answers to all of these questions and to easily optimize your credits going forward in the future. And the tool for this is the new app called Wallet Flow. So Wallet Flow is a digital smart wallet that uses smart automation to help you optimize and manage your credit cards. Its core feature is the automation of all of the credit card eligibility rules, like the rules from Chase, Amex, Citi, Bank of America, and others, and it completely removes the need to do these time-consuming calculations, and it does it all for you. But it also has some additional features, and one of those additional features is the Fees tab, which is the easy way for you to manage and view all of your annual fees and the credits associated to those cards. So in this video, I'm just going to take a quick dive into the Fees tab and show you how helpful that tab can be when trying to organize all your credits. Okay, so now we are inside the Wallet Flow platform, and over here to the left you can see the Fees tab is selected, and right below that you'll see your annual fees total, and below that you'll see your effective annual fees total. So that effective fees total just looks at your total annual fees and subtracts the amount of annual credits you have to show you what your total fees could be if you optimized all of those credits. But for right now, we're really just focused on what's below that, which is the breakdown of all of the credits. So you'll see your card art and card name on top along with the annual fee, and then you'll see a breakdown of all of the credits attached to your cards. So you can scroll down and see the green card, you can see the gold card, the Aspire, any card that's going to have any annual credit attached to it will show up here under this tab. And so earlier I was mentioning all of these questions you may have about your credit, like when is it issued, how does it apply, do I have to activate it or not? All of those questions can be answered with a simple click of the button. So in this case, I could just click on this info box right here, and I'll see all of the relevant information I need to know about a credit. Like in this case, there's a $60 annual credit to be used on DoorDash. And if you don't know what it is, well, it tells you it's a food delivery service, and this is issued on a calendar year basis for 2020 and 21. I can go down here and maybe click on the Amex airline credit, and I see it's a $200 annual credit to be used on airline incidental purchases like baggage fees, change fees, and it's with a chosen US airline. I'll also see that it's issued on a calendar year and that activation is required. Now, if I have extra questions about the credit, maybe like about the exclusions or about the exceptions to those exclusions, then I can click on an article that will link to my blog, and it's going to have updated information about different policies that apply, maybe recent data points about people who maybe, an upgrade worked with a certain type of airline, things like that. So this is sort of like your one-stop shop to find quick information that's relevant to your cards. And I think it's going to be really helpful for cards like the Aspire that have actually 3 different credits that issue at different times. So if you look, you have the resort credit, that's an annual credit based on your anniversary dates. The airline credit is based on a calendar date, and then its property credit is active whenever you book a 2-night minimum stay at a Waldorf or Conrad. And so some of these credits, like the property credit, also have even more exclusions. So I could click on here to learn more, and it'll take me to my blog. And then right here, I can actually see, if I scroll down, I can see information about the credits. Like here's information about the on-property credit. Get out of that real quick. And I can see, okay, what purchases qualify. I can see that it does not include things like property fees, taxes, gratuities, or the cost of the room. I can see examples of the prices, whether or not it's worth it to use this credit, all of these common questions, which is really, really helpful. So this is a really good thing to have on hand if you are new to miles and points and you don't understand how these credits work, or even if you are experienced and maybe you have a profile like this with tons of credits in it and you just need that kind of refresher every now and again to know how to maximize them. So, for each credit, you'll see this information in the info box, and it's just going to make it a lot easier to find out all the information that you need to know. So that's it for this video. I hope that you will be interested in Wallet Flow when it is released, most likely next month in February, and that you will get some value out of some of the features that it has to help you organize and maximize your cards. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and if you want to find out more about Wallet Flow, just check out the link in the description below.